rhythm. And in both, there's one person at the helm directing, dictating, and controlling the field of play. I'm talking about a conductor and a quarterback. Well, we sat down with the great New York Philharmonic's Alan Gilbert and the Patriots' unstoppable Tom Brady to see exactly what they have in common. The pace. Never know the tempo of what's coming from this offense. A well-balanced football team in motion plays like a symphony orchestra performing a great masterpiece. The big guys, the linemen, provide the foundation, the base. Middle-sized guys, the linebackers, bring the lumber, like cellos, French horns, and crash cymbals bringing thunder. And the little guys, the receivers, cornerbacks, well, they bring the lightning. They're the first violins. They're the trumpets, constantly on the ball. They're the soloists. But all of those forces have to be deployed in a delicate balance under the leadership of just one. On the orchestral side, that task lies with the conductor, like the New York Philharmonic's celebrated captain, Alan Gilbert.
Conducting is not about dictating this is how it must go, but it's also about reacting to what the players in front of you offer.
In football, it's the quarterback. And although all quarterbacks are conductors, Tom Brady is a maestro at center like none other.
I can now direct the receivers to say, well, if this guy is blitzing or he's, changing his defensive scheme, then we got to make an adjustment.
Although seemingly complete opposites.
Can we just do the coda again?
The two professions are strikingly similar, and it all starts with practice. As leaders, their work starts before either of them steps foot on their respective stages. Both spend countless hours poring over every detail of their individual playbooks, be it a composer's score or a coach's game plan. Are your study habits as important as the everyday physical task on the field?
Oh, very much so. You have to go out and you have to put the work in the meeting room and the film study throughout the course of the week so that you can bring the energy, you can bring the enthusiasm, but you can also bring the level of excellence out there.
You've got to know what you're going for. It's what we're doing at the level we're trying to do it. You have to prepare.
Because come game day, the responsibilities lie squarely on their shoulders.
People ask me all the time, what do you look at? I go, I look at everything. I look at the defensive linemen, I look at the linebackers, I look at the safeties, I look at the time on the clock, I look at the sideline. There's a lot that's going on.
I think it's important for me to understand the function of every role, to have a sense of what players are having to go through.
Without skipping a beat, each has to dictate two important things, pace and
tempo is the most important. And so that means how much time there is between each point in the pattern. Boom, 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 boom.
If I make this guy the mic, then that's the whip. If I make that guy the mic, that's the whip. If I make that guy the mic, that's the whip. So
right.
It's all synchronized.
Each has to be one step ahead of everyone else, controlling the present while also communicating what's coming next, all without saying a word.
Well, I try to get the attention of players who are about to make an entrance quite early. So I might actually use my left hand to get their attention. Meanwhile, tempo's going on, and the left hand is getting attention, and I'm sort of drawing them in, and then I'm ready to have them join at the right time.
Right. He almost had me wanting to play with that one. I almost instinctively do. In a football stadium, a symphony of cymbals is needed to communicate over screaming fans and a very hungry defense. What about you coming in line of scrimmage and you've called the play, maybe you're audible to play, but you have somebody you want to get the ball to? Do you ever have like a gesture that you go to them like, okay, I'm coming to you, where they know?
All the time. Yeah. So I'm, let's say I'm back in the shotgun. I'm going to look at the guy and then I'm going to, I'll flash him a signal. Let's say it's that, that he's looking and he sees, You know, a little flip of my hand, well, that means something. It's changing the route.
But there's so much more to it than just the harmony of mechanics. Behind the perfect precision, nuance, and finesse, there is always that ever-present human fundamental.
Throwing a football, there's emotion to it, timing and sequencing of all these different body parts coming together for the right thing. So you have to bring emotion.
I think it's not even that emotion plays a role. I think that music is about emotion. It's about us. It's about people. It's about what we feel.
And when all of those things come together, the result is an ultimate flight of fancy that defies belief and excites the imagination.
The great thing about the orchestra is the way it all comes together.
It's a beautiful game of finesse and strength and anticipation and confidence.
The parts all together add up to something that's much bigger than almost anything else.
And when all those things come together, it's a sight to see. Wow.
It's a great piece.
It is.